Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to the pod. Guys, I'm a bit all over the place. You probably have noticed I'm recording more than I'm posting. I need to find a time of day where I'm going to be able to sit and post. Cuz I'm kind of backed up to a point where it's getting a little bit ridiculous. It's almost like I'm going to have like almost a week's worth of stuff to be posting. So I don't know. And that kind of screws with my numbers, but you know, I'm happy to record. It's just, my schedule's a little weird. I've been recording in the morning still with my coffee and hydration time. Then once I kind of hit the ground running, I'm kind of running around town till I'm tired. Then I come home and I'm not really trying to go online. And if I do, I'm more like creating, but still not like posting and stuff. But when the posts come out, you will see them because they'll probably be in bulk. So that's just how it's gonna have to be. Otherwise, you know, I know it's probably not as interesting to like have backlog daily posts. Like, it's kind of like weird, but that's just how it is. I'm really busy. My schedule's like a scattered kind of busy, so that's what is throwing me off. It's not like I don't have like my schedule's different every day. So the morning tends to be the same, but the evening and night is like, you know, I try to be home by dinner. LA is a beast, you know. It's like today I've got 2 hours worth of work to do in Marina Del Rey, but I don't know how much driving I'm gonna have to do. Like, I picked to be going up there when the traffic should be not so bad. So I have to be there by 10:30, and I'll probably leave by like 12:30 because it's Friday and I don't want to deal with all the traffic. I'm gonna have to pass LAX. I don't think I'm even gonna drive the freeway. I don't know yet. I'll see, but Fridays I feel a little more limited. And then with the schools in session, it's like, oh my gosh, like I feel like everything gets so limited. So I'm gonna try to I've got an appointment I'm gonna cancel for tomorrow morning. I somehow scheduled a health appointment at like 8:15 on a Saturday morning, and I've been noticing these days when I wake up in the morning, I do not feel that energetic. Like today, I woke up and I'm like, whoa, like I need caffeine. Like I'm kind of like, I'm gonna need to dial back the caffeine or something. Because I think when I take the C4, because it's such a high amount, such a high dosage of caffeine, it's kind of maybe increasing my tolerance. I don't know what the term would be, but I'm gonna go look at a couple apartments in Marina Del Rey. I'll probably talk about them when I'm done. And I might do some recording on my way up and back. I got a new little microphone. I might test it out. I don't know how long it lasts. Let me see. So it's a little lapel clip mic. It's really tiny. It's smaller than my other one, but still it's still big enough that it's not like too flat. So I don't think I'm going to be able to really use it for the mystery apartment shopping. The goal was to have something that I don't have to put in my pocket, to hear that swishing around sound. but I don't know, because it's got a microphone receiver that I have to plug into my phone, and so it kind of sticks out of the bottom of the phone flat, but it sticks out, and so that part's gonna have to still be attached to my phone in my pocket. And then the mic is, I don't know, I don't have it right in front of me. It's like it's almost the size of the chapstick, but flatter. Let me see. Yeah, it's like half a centimeter shorter than chapstick, but flatter. It's flatter. But yeah, that's about the size of it. So, and about the width of it too. And then it's got this little windscreen on it that I think you can take off, and it's got a little clip. But I don't think it's gonna be a good hidden one. I think I could technically hide it either in a hat or under a collar, but I just don't know. Like, it seems like it could easily pop out or snap off. So I think I could use it, but I just don't know. Like, I feel like it would still have to be under the clothes somehow, and there would still be that risk of the swishing sound. Because I don't think I could put it anywhere where it would be like sticking out. I could probably hold it, but the issue there with holding it is, sometimes they have you write or take out your wallet or something like that, and so it's like that would look a little weird if I'm holding like a little thing, and then I might drop it. Like, it just feels like a lot to pay attention to. So I don't know, I might try to figure out a way. I just don't know how I would clip it onto something and have it securely stay without me having to like fidget and like keep making sure it's there. I don't know. And then like with the receiver, I haven't really had time to test it out as much yet. So I don't know if I want to try it today and then have it go weird and then maybe not record or something, and then not capture the audio that I need, because this is a little of a distance to drive to just go see two places. I'm seeing two back to back. These places are expensive. They're right by the water. If you know Marina Del Rey, it's just past LAX. It's like just north of LAX. These places are gonna be, they cost like over $3,000. Like, the studio is like over $3,000, but they've got a lot of amenities, gyms, saunas, stuff like that. So I'm hoping at least that the first one I can view it within the hour, because the next one I'm supposed to view. But I don't know. I might keep it. It was less than $11. I'm debating if I'll keep it or return it, but I might keep it. I don't know for sure. Then I'm probably going to go to the gym, and I need to cancel my appointment for tomorrow morning because I don't want to go. I don't know. Like, I kind of want to get it over with, but I also don't want to get up and be somewhere at 8:15 in the morning. Or maybe I just might do it. I might just go to that appointment, get it over with. It's going to be annoying, but it shouldn't take long, and then I just won't have to worry about it again. And then I can just go to the gym early tomorrow. The problem I run into are the classes. Like, I don't like how the gym has classes when I want to be in those big workout rooms. Let me see, because I usually do most of my workout in those rooms. So let me see. I'm trying to check the class schedule. check it for today and check it for tomorrow. So for today, there's a lot: 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10:30 a.m., 12 p.m., and 5:30 p.m. So I think if I go to the gym by the mall, I'll be good today, because I wouldn't get there till probably at the earliest noon. Tomorrow, yeah, that's right, Saturdays, they have all the classes in the freaking morning. And then, yeah, so I don't think, unless I go after 12, when the classes are over. So I might, maybe what I'll do, I don't know yet, but maybe what I'll do, maybe I'll go to my appointment, go get breakfast after my appointment, like a decent sized breakfast, do some podcasting or go to the beach or something, and then go to the gym. That doesn't sound like it would be noon though. Like if I get to the gym at like 11, wait, let me see. If I get to the gym, because does it start at noon? Or would it end? Okay, so it would end at noon. So if I got to the gym at like 11:30, let's say I get out of my appointment at 9:15, and then get out, eat some breakfast, and then record from like 9:30 or 9:45 to like 10:45. I mean, there's 2 gyms in my area, and I'm kind of looking at the schedules across both. One of them, the last class on Saturday, is at 10 a.m. The other one, 10 a.m. but 10:30 a.m. but ends at 11:30 a.m. The other one, the class is at 11 a.m. and ends at 12 p.m. at noon. So, I don't mind getting there like 30 minutes before the class. I don't know what I'm gonna actually do. It's kind of a hard decision for me. I might just keep my appointment tomorrow. It's gonna be annoying. It's gonna be way too freaking early in the morning, but I think it might suit me to just get out in the morning, get over to the beach. What's the weather gonna be? I want to have an active day tomorrow. Let me see. The weather tomorrow should be between 62 and 77. And I kind of wanted to go to this free concert at the pier. It's like a classic rock concert. So I might, it's like a cover band. So I might do that. I think, what time is that? At 5:30? 26, classic rock. 6 to 8. So I might go tomorrow and do that if I want to get out again. I don't really know. Like my energy's real weird lately. Like it's really hard to kind of pinpoint like what the heck is up with me. But I do feel a little better after having coffee at least. Gotta look at the map. I'm kind of trying to plan things out while I'm on here with y'all. I'm trying to see how long it takes for me to get where I need to be. Dang. Right now it's like a 48-minute distance to where I need to be. Does it say what the route would be? What would the route be? What's 48 minutes? 17 miles. Oh my gosh. It's probably because it's rush hour traffic. I mean, I'm not leaving yet. I'm probably not leaving till like early as 9:30 a.m. So I've got over an hour to get ready. And then it always gives you these like weird directions. And then yeah, I'm just gonna take Highway 1, and then yeah. So let me see. Yeah, everything's so expensive. But yeah, I think I'll drive up around 9:30 at the earliest, so I've got like an hour, 15 minutes. I think I'll just keep my appointment tomorrow. It might just make life easier to just get the freaking thing out of the way, and it'll get me up and out of the house tomorrow early. I was gonna do that scammy site interview today. I postponed it till Monday at 3 p.m. because I didn't want my day to start with that and then have to go do these 2 gigs back to back. I'm like, that's too much, because I already am not functioning very easily right now. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to get up early. But I mean, I did wake up early today. I just was so groggy. But last night I did a lot of dancing. It wasn't a lot. I wanted to actually do more, but I started at like 9:30 p.m. or like 9 something. So I was like, it's kind of late to be doing this. But I did sleep really good. Like, I think it was just enough activity. I did work out in the morning, but it wasn't that focused. It was at home. It wasn't that focused, but it wasn't nothing. And I did most of the chores that I needed to do yesterday. I got the laundry done. I got the bathroom cleaned. I didn't really clean the tub. It's not really dirty because I've been cleaning it on like off like different days. So it was mostly floor, toilet, sink, rugs. I kind of cleaned half of my floor in my bedroom and kind of got the trash situated and everything. The car doesn't really need to be cleaned, I don't think, because we've had some rain, so I'm not going to clean the car. I might clean the car next week or the week after. I try not to get a lot of car washes because they're kind of pricey. But it's kind of crazy. Like, the car that I'm driving is an SUV right now, so it is a little bit bigger than the others that I'm used to driving, and so cleaning it isn't that easy because the top is kind of harder to clean. We do have like a power washer buried somewhere in the garage that I think wasn't really used that often, but if it's still there, I don't know if I'm actually going to use it, honestly, because it takes a while. Like, you still have to like fill it up and everything, and like but you can do it with like soap. You can do like soap and water. So I mean, I think it's supposed to work good, but I haven't really used it in a long time. Don't even know if it works, honestly. I probably haven't used it in over like 10 years. Like, we used to have a minivan. I think I last used it back when I had a minivan. Back when we as a family had a minivan. Not me. It wasn't mine. But yeah, I'm still supposed to be hydrating, actually. I like timing my hydration in the morning so that I don't, especially when I'm driving around, so that I'm not like needing to go to the bathroom all the time, or feeling dehydrated and then sweating all over the place because it's easy to get sweaty. But yeah, that's mostly what I do. Now, my brain's kind of like, I didn't really have too much to say this morning. Just, I want to go to the gym today. Got to put out some applications tonight. I'll do that tonight. Catch up with the Shy tonight. I'll see what I get up to. I honestly don't really want to do all that much. Oh man. But yeah, I've got some idea of direction of jobs I want to apply for. I'm gonna go towards these tech companies, aerospace, look into some of those sites, government jobs, we'll see, I'm gonna have to see, but yeah, I got a lot on my plate, even though it's not a lot. Trying to keep things balanced is a lot. Yesterday I totally ran out of steam. Like, I was a little bit not too pleased that by about, like, I took a break around when I got back, and I kind of was just watching some shows. I took like a late lunch break. I don't remember what time it was exactly. I think it was like 1:30 or 2 or something like that. It was probably close to 2. And then I think I took the break till like 3. And then I was kind of online trying to, do some job applications, which I did. And then I just didn't. One of them I didn't get. They already messaged me back right away. And then there were some others. So I'm just kind of still going to keep applying. I think that's kind of all I can do is just keep applying at this point. And applying in kind of different fields too. Again, when I'm in LA, I'm kind of trying to prioritize remote work. I did finally submit that freaking resume, so I submitted it like 8 days later. But I didn't mind doing that because the recruiter responded like a week later. Like, I know I was supposed to send it earlier, but they never gave me a deadline, and I don't really want the job anyways, but it's like, I don't know, we'll see. The other recruiter, I don't think they followed up back with me. It's getting really hard to keep track of calls though, because I get so many like junk spam calls, and like I get so many calls, like, and I've deleted a lot of them, but if I look at yesterday, how many calls did I get? I called out to one job support site. I called out to one of my friends who had called me. I was trying to call him back. I called 2 of the sites that I'm supposed to be trying to find appointments. I guess I called an earlier time for that job support site too. And then there's 2. Maybe those are just my missed calls. Actually, the reds are my missed calls, huh? So no, I called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, those are the 2 places I called. And then 3 places I called. And then it looks like, counting friends, I got missed calls. I got 1, 2, counting friends and the combination of like spam calls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 calls yesterday, from people I just most of them I don't really know. Only one name is saved in my phone of all those calls. Wednesday, the same thing. It's like, it looks like, the calls that I make tend to be to these places. And then otherwise, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 calls from unknown places. Tuesday, I got even more than that. Tuesday, I got like almost double. Saturdays and Sundays, I only get like a couple calls. But it's like every day my phone is like, I don't even put the ringer on, because it's like most people know if they want to call me, they'll text first, and will kind of let me see. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of all for now. If I have more to say while I'm driving around today, I'll just post it and tag it on the end of this. I don't really know what's gonna happen, so we'll see. If you see that there's extended minutes on this, then that means that I've extended this episode. Yo. It's Friday night. I'm in tonight, guys. I'm in. I'm gonna see if tomorrow night I'm gonna go out or not to the pier for that concert. I just don't know if I'm gonna, because I'm gonna be out really early tomorrow, so I don't really see myself going out then coming back for most of the day, then going out again. Like, that just seems like something I might not actually do. But also it's the beach, so it's easy to be tempted by that, and it's not that far, so I don't know. I'll wing it. I mean, it's free. If I feel up to it, I'll go. If I don't, I won't. I'm not gonna put pressure on myself about it. I decided not to cancel my appointment, so I'll be going to that, getting there by 8:15 a.m. Hopefully that's not a peak hour, because it's a weekend time, so I know a lot of people might go on the weekends. But hopefully I can get in and get out. It's annoying, but it's like, that's what happens when you're working on your health. You kind of have to just keep appointments, and the closer I get to having to work more and getting more gigs and getting more job opportunities, the less time I'm gonna have for all these appointments. So I'm just gonna do what I can and stay patient. The only alternative is really staying home, and I can stay home all the rest of Saturday if I really wanted to. I can stay home all Sunday if I wanted to. I don't really have to keep going out doing stuff, so there's that. So the apartments I viewed, oh my gosh, beautiful. One of them, the 1-bedroom, was like, I mean, I don't know, they were all great, but it's like over $3,700. That's with the $600 discount between now and September 18th. So that's with the I don't know if the discount starts August 30th or something, but anyways, that is the discount with $600 off. And I think some of them had $800 off, but with $600 off, and that's for the, not just for the first month, that's for the 12-month lease. But I don't know if after 12 months, if that lease changes. So yeah, it was very interesting to see both of the apartment buildings. They both had so many amenities. My favorite in the second one was the sauna. My favorite in the first one was, I don't know, they had pickleball and tennis. The pool, probably the pool. He mentioned the pool goes to 8 feet deep. I like the club room too. And there's like kind of like an office space on the property where you could rent out like the conference room. But there's like a business space that had like a coffee machine. Like it's like a coffee vending machine, but not those old school kind with the little cup where it's like too thin and then the coffee's too hot, but it's also disgusting watery coffee for like $2. It was free coffee with like a touch screen thing. He says some people bring their mugs and make their own coffee. It's free. They had all these different flavors, and they say people don't really go to Starbucks because they have that. I don't really go to Starbucks because it costs too freaking much. I just make my coffee in the morning at home. Like, it seems like it's too much effort to go out of the house and all the way down the street just to buy coffee for that much money when it's like sitting there and I can microwave some hot water for 75 seconds and just pour it on top of some, just filter it and then pour the water on top of that kind of metal filter on top of the coffee grounds and just get going. Like, that doesn't even take 5 minutes. But yeah, waiting in line at Starbucks has got to take at least 10 minutes and a 5-minute drive round trip minimum. I think there's those apartments were cool. I liked them. They were like right across from the marina, like literally right, like there was basically a road that was like on the property, and then across that two-way road where people would either drive between different apartments or whatever. It was just that little road, and then the boats, and then you could see the beach on the other side. It was beautiful. It was very quiet. You could rent kayaks, rent paddle boards, rent bikes on the site. They had a gym. I mentioned the pool, the barbecue, laundry in unit, dishwasher, stove, oven. So you either would get a balcony space or a patio space. The patios are like, they're bigger than 10 by 10. I want to say they're probably like 20 by 20, I want to say. Or like 20 by 10. Probably more like 20 by 10, 20 by 15. They're pretty freaking big. And you have your own little fence over it, but they're not like gated, so they have little low glass or plastic fences. And then so you could see the neighbors, and then the balconies were the same. Like, it wasn't like private, so that would be maybe my only complaint, is that like you couldn't have your own private balcony or your own private, like, you'd have to put up your own barriers, because you could literally look to your left, look to your right, and see people, and if anybody was walking past, they would see you sitting outside. Even if you're upstairs, even if people aren't really paying attention to you, if your neighbors came outside, they would see you. And I don't know the rules with the smoking and stuff, but if you have a neighbor that smokes, there's nothing to block it. But that's probably the only thing I could come up with as a complaint, other than the price. The price is outrageous. So it was a little over $3,700 with the $600 discount. That's before utilities. So you have to add internet, trash, water, gas, and and electric to that price. I think both of the places I saw today came with parking, but I've seen other places where you're paying like minimum $35 a month for parking. Welcome to LA, guys. But no, for real, that's expensive. Like, I don't think I've seen a 1-bedroom that's that expensive yet. The Burano apartments in Long Beach were really nice. This was Wayfair apartments in Marina Del Rey, but the the Burano apartments were pretty nice too, but they weren't right on the beach, but they were right next to a bunch of shopping and everything too. A lot of restaurants and everything. I like the kind of like how a lot of people ask you nowadays, or at least how I was being asked, do you work remotely? That was kind of cool, because I don't know why I've been asked that so much today. And so I'm kind of assuming, I don't really know, but I'm kind of assuming there's probably something in some types of remote work that people are doing that are landing them jobs that pay well enough for them to have places like that. Because 2 different leasing agents in the same day asked me that. And on both of the sites, you could see people in the club rooms or the business centers, like on their computers working, getting work done while they're on their own property, but not necessarily in their own apartment. So I don't know. I found it to be cool. It looked like a little WeWork. It was pretty dope. I was pretty impressed. I liked what I saw. And I'm wondering what leasing professionals do, like as far as like how their job is, because I've noticed that a lot of the places I've viewed so far for these gigs, a lot of them live on site, and so either they're getting good comps, they really like the work. I don't know, like you basically work from home, right? But you work on site, and like, I mean, you could technically go have lunch up in your house. And the leasing office isn't like you're not going to be hanging out in the leasing office. It's not like in your apartment. So you don't have to tell people where you live, and like, yeah, it's your own, like, I don't know. The only thing I would say is maybe the privacy, because I don't think I'd want to work at a place where there's tenants. They're not really like clients, customers, whatever, but it's like you kind of do have a relationship, as in knowing them. You know their credit scores, their jobs, their bank statements, you know, like it's kind of personal information. And then other leasing agents that work there might know that about you. So I could see that might be, because if you apply, like say if you apply to live there and then you apply for one of the jobs as a leasing agent, to work on the property, people would kind of know your business. But I don't know, because that could be pretty personal, but I don't really know. Some people like that. Plus, you might get a really good discount. And yeah, the one lady, she had lived there for like 11 years and worked there. So it's like, she must like her job, you know, to be there for so long. And she mentioned having an injury, a really bad permanent injury. So, because she's injured, you know, I'm like, she must have healthcare insurance. It's pretty good to like help with surgery and stuff. Like, I didn't ask, but I'm like, she has the kind of job where she's worked there 11 years and is able to take work off and still keep living there. So, I don't know. Those are good signs. But yeah, those prices are outrageous. But I try to look past it, because I'm doing it for like the gig and I write what they need me to write. But it's like, I try to look past that and be like, take a couple steps back and be like, what actually are the trends I'm noticing here? You know, like try to figure out like, what are these people doing that other people aren't doing? A lot of the people I've seen so far look pretty young. Yeah, a lot of them look pretty young in age. Not like 20, but like probably in their 30s and 40s. Most of them look about that age. So it's just pretty cool to see that there are people that are young that can afford that. But I don't know what people are up to that's making it so they can afford that. But it would be nice to find that out. But I had fun. I'm gonna see, like, I'm not gonna be online, like, watching videos too much. It's gonna be a pretty creative weekend for me. Well, I'm gonna play Magic the Gathering. That's what I am gonna do with some friends. And then, online. And then I'm going to, I'm gonna sleep early. I'm gonna be in bed by 10. Maybe 10:30, because it's already 8:30. 10:30, 11, I don't know. I keep pushing it back, but I've got to be up by about 7. I don't think I'm going to have an elaborate breakfast. I might not even be hungry. I'm just going to wake up, go to... What am I going to do? I'm going to wake up. I'm going to go to the appointment. So I'll probably leave my house at like... maybe like 7:45, 7:40. So I'll probably wake up around like 7. I might have just a little coffee. I might wake up at 6 actually, because I'm always up anyways. And just have a little perfect bar or something quick if I do get hungry. Just a little snack to hold me, and maybe bring a perfect bar with me or bring something with me. And then I need to order groceries tomorrow. I see if I order from Sprouts or from H Mart. Then, yeah. But yeah, I kind of wanted to work. I've been really into like games and stuff and AI. So I'm kind of like working on some AI projects. Kind of learning the software, but how better to learn it than make a project. But that's what I'm going to be up to this weekend. And I have some stuff I want to study for fun. I'm going to go in the house. I'm outside right now. You can hear all the traffic as I'm sitting in the car, even with the door closed. It's loud on Friday nights. But the moon's looking nice. Moon's looking mighty nice. Skies are really clear. Today wasn't that clear out, but it was nice. And, yeah, I'm going to get this appointment over with tomorrow. And it's going to be hard to wake up, but I'll be fine. I'll do it. I'll be done. Get the heck on with my life. Okay, guys. That's all I've really got for now. I recorded earlier, and I said I'll see if I record more. So this is my more. But thanks for listening.